I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet your phone knows more about you than your friends and family does. Your phone knows more about you than your friends and your family does. And that is a fact. That is a fact. I'm going to put you all onto some things that I've learned here recently as I've been studying life, trying to embark on new journeys and understand the world in a different perspective. You all have Face ID? You have Face ID on your phone? You have it marks it with your eyes, your face, any of that nature? Let's just throw this out there, even if you don't have it. Um, let's just go with the assumption that most people in this day and age are probably using Face ID in some way, shape, or form. If not, they're getting you another way, so it really doesn't matter. But let's just go with the Face ID version, because this is the one that got me for a spin. So with Face ID, I'm gonna put you on game. With Face ID, when they scan your face, if you're looking from this angle, this angle, this angle, this angle, this angle, they're tracking your eyes. So they know where your eyes are looking on the phone, because it takes 1,000 pictures of you a second. So every angle, your phone can unlock you instantly that fast. You know how good Face ID is, right? Apple's $1 billion company. They're able to make that thing exact. So it's taking thousands of pictures. So what that means is where your eyes are looking at on your phone can be detected, right? Now let's look at Facebook, $1 billion company. If you say, I don't know, carrots. You like carrots, right? And then first off, you've talked about carrots, so we all know your phone's then going to start showing you things related about carrots. But this is for the things that happen when you're not even talking about the items, right? Let's just say that you run across a post of a carrot and you just look at that post. You look at that post a little bit too long, you're locked in. They know exactly what you like seeing now. You can click the, oh, I'm not interested, but I can assure you, if you're looking at that post for 3 to 5 seconds, Facebook, they don't care if you're not interested. They're going to show you another one, and they're going to catch you on that 3 to 5 seconds, then the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And that's what I'm getting at, is that people don't look at it in a lot of ways, but you gotta actually pay attention to what you're being fed from the world, because a lot of your opinions and beliefs is not actually your opinions or your beliefs. And that's why I'm saying that your phone knows more about you than you think, because a lot of people, they use ChatGPT to say things that they typically wouldn't ask other people, or maybe they do ask the other people, but they kind of they might say some things on there that might be a little bit more abstract than what they would normally talk about on a general basis. And what I'm getting at is that a lot of times when you add all these things up, your phone knows what you look like with bed hair. It knows, it knows what you're interested in, more so than you almost know what you're interested in. Our phones are our best friends. Our phones know us in and out better than anybody else. And when you understand that your phone is tracking everything that you do, you can confuse your phone into helping you succeed in life. People don't realize that. Okay, I need to think of how to come up with $1,000. Well, if you talk about, I need to come up with $1,000, you say that. You ever seen those? You ever seen the what's his name? It's not Hannibal Lecter. The one that's in the mirror, Candyman. You go in the mirror and you say, Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. You say that 3 times, he appears, whatever the saying goes, right? If you say, I need $1,000, I need to grind to get $1,000, I got to figure out a way to get $1,000. What can I do to get $1,000? If you do that enough times with your phone is going to just start presenting you with options. And then if you start looking at the different options, you pay attention to those options multiple times and multiple times a day, and you start following each one, eventually it's going to work. You can't fail 100 times. And if you do, you try 101 times. But I'm a big stickler of 1 for 100. I think if you do something 100 times, it's going to be very hard to fail all 100 times. Depending on the activity, of course. Yeah, our phones are tracking us, man. We're in an age where this is completely normal, by the way, and this should be normal. I'm okay with that. I don't have a problem with my phone showing things that are related to what it believes I am interested in, rather than just showing me a bunch of random stuff. I don't want to see Papa John's pizza commercials. I'm not eating Papa John's pizza. Don't show that to me. It's probably going to show it to me now just because I said it, but hopefully my phone is smart enough to realize I don't want to see it, and I mean it. Yeah, you gotta let your phone track everything, and then you just gotta use it to your advantage. That's all you can do. One thing that you can do, this is a good thing for people that are in relationships. I'm just going to throw this out there at you. If you can get into your partner's phone and just see like what's going on their side of things, like if you just start seeing their ads, their Facebook posts, stuff like that, you get an idea of what they're really like. Because you might think you know somebody for 60 days as you begin to meet them, but if you somehow have access to their phone, which I'm not saying you have to sneak their phone, maybe they might just give you access to their phone, you just look through their phone randomly one day, whatever the case is, or their stuff that they're tagging you in on a consistent basis. If you just notice the things, you can see like, okay, this person, they seem to always have random guys with their shirts off, always showing consistently, and the girls are going home with the guys in the videos. Like, I'm just saying, like, that's how you can kind of start to piece together things of, okay, maybe this girl isn't the quiet, shy girl that's not out there like that. Maybe she really does go out a little bit more, and she's just, this is her life, and she's just portraying this side of her thing, her perspective to me, her world to me. But all that to say that your phone at the end of the day is still tracking you, and you can use it to your advantage. You can do that with what you want. You just have to be creative with it, right? A lot of people used to say whenever ChatGPT and the AI things were first coming out, that, and it's still true to this day, that if you learn how to master those, you're going to go far in life. But nobody takes the initiative. That's a whole nother topic for another video. Nobody's going to take the initiative to learn those things. Or not many people will, at least. The people that do, good for y'all. I haven't done it. Yeah, let your phone track you. And understand that you're being tracked. There's nothing you can do about it. You can say you're hiding it, you're deactivated from all the things that could possibly track you, but at the end of the day, you're always being tracked some way, shape, or form. It's never going to go away. Let it be. It's okay. Use it to your advantage.